real fresh tonight. I know that season's over and everything, but can you just kind of talk to me about what went wrong tonight with the turnovers and everything else?
Um, well, first of all, gotta give Atlanta a lot of credit for what they did. Um, you know, um, and obviously they beat us. So gotta give them a lot of credit. But
And then how is the knee feeling like right now? I know you played with it all playoffs.
man, it's a torn meniscus. It is what it is. Man, I guess there's a good and bad. In the loss. Now I can take care of my body. That's something that I thought hard about, playing on it. But ultimately I decided to do it. But it was my choice and got to live with the results. But at the end of the day, when it comes to my future, I'll be fine.
Thanks, Joe.
Kyle Newbeck.
Joel, do you want to see this same group back here next year? And what do you think you guys need to be able to take the next step that you've been kind of waiting on for 2 years here?
Carl, I like you, but that's a tricky question. I don't think this is the time, to be talking about, those type of stuff. We had a great group, great guys, on and off the court. I love all of them. And I still believe that, if I was 100%, then, if we were just, as a team, we were all together, still believe that we had a shot at winning it all. Obviously, a lot of things, didn't go well, but like I said, me personally, with the circumstances, I did what I could and I gave everything I had.
Thank you, Joe.
Dave McMenamin.
Hey, Joel, what was the moment for you personally tonight where your belief in what you had in terms of this being the Sixers' year turned to the recognition that it just wasn't going to happen?
Man, I'll be honest. I thought the turning point was, when we, I don't know how to say it, but I thought the turning point was just, we had an open shot and, we made one free throw and we missed the other, and then they came down and scored, and we didn't get a good possession on the other end, and Trey came back and he made a three, and then from there, down four, and then it's on me. I turn the ball over and try to, make something happen from the perimeter, but I thought that was a turning point.
Christos Saltas.
Joel, what was the biggest lesson for you on Game 7, and especially with the whole series against the Hawks, about the future?
Man, it's gotta be better. I gotta, personally, I felt like I took a huge step this year, and there's so much more I can do, and I can be so much better. Whether it's, my body, I felt like, this year was, that was the biggest year of my career. Just taking care of my body and, talking with, my nutritionist. She told me that it would take a while to see the results, and even playing injured, in the postseason, I kind of started seeing the results about how I felt. Even though I was hurt and I was in pain, my body still felt somewhat okay. Me personally, I just gotta keep doing that. And basketball-wise, there's so much more I can do. I progressed a lot this year, and next year I'm gonna be even better.
Marcus Hayes.
Hey, Joel. It's Father's Day. This is your first Father's Day. I know it's not the perfect Father's Day, but do you think you did Arthur proud today?
Um, Obviously the win would have been nice. You know, I've said that in the past. I wanted to see is that win, championships, you know, and be the best player in the league, whether it's individual awards like Defensive Player of the Year or MVPs. I want him to see him at my best. And like I said, with the circumstances, I think I made him proud. Just like in the future, when we talk about all of this, I just want to show him the toughness that it takes to be able to compete at this level. Not everybody can be perfect. I make a lot of mistakes, and I made a lot of mistakes, but whatever I can control, I felt like I just made him proud. Obviously, the win would have been better, but I care a lot about basketball. But then again, I'm family first. I care about my partner, Annie, and my son, Arthur, and my family, obviously. So that's what comes first in my life. But just with the circumstances, I did what I could.
Thank you.
Vincent Goodwill.
Joel, you guys as a team have suffered some pretty tough playoff losses, this year and the last 2 years. What is your optimism level at this point? Are you as optimistic as you were 2 or 3 years ago, or do these things take its toll on you mentally?
It does. It sucks, especially this year. I wouldn't say it was the best team that I've had since I've been here. That team 2 years ago had a lot of potential too, especially losing on a buzzer beater to the champs that year. But man, I'm a winner. I want to win. I do everything it takes to win. So, you know, losing obviously is going to take it's going to take a toll on me, and he does, and he's doing it. But it's also on me. I gotta be better. I gotta take, take another step when it comes to taking care of my body and my game as a whole, because I still feel like, I have a lot of untapped potential that, people haven't really seen. A lot of people get mad, when I play away from the basket. But in today's NBA, you got to be able to do everything on the basketball court, especially if you're the best player on the team. And a lot of people, look up to you when it comes to creating your own offense. So I got to be able to do everything, and I still feel like I have, the another part of my potential when it comes to whether it's ball handling and playing off the dribble and all that stuff. And I'm gonna be me. Like I said, a lot of people complain if I don't spend freaking my time on the court the whole game on the block. But that's not the way basketball is played. There's a spacing aspect that comes with it. And the way I see myself, I've always seen myself as a complete basketball player. So I'm going to take that next step and come back even better as a complete basketball player and just do what I do. I love playing on the block. I love playing like a guard. I want to do both, and I'm going to do both.